Hello, Internet. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, gentle thems, and beyond binary friends. My kings, queens, my lieges, and I promise I know the English language today. My name is Belmont, and tonight we are going to be doing some Stellaris. So, um, one of the things that it has been occurring to me, and I know originally we had Pillars of Eternity on the docket for tonight, but one of the things that's been occurring to me is that I enjoy Pillars of Eternity. I don't necessarily enjoy streaming Pillars of Eternity, and literally the whole thing behind Triad Gamers, behind what me, Alex, and Nick have decided to do is to have fun with this. And that game was starting to feel like a chore to stream, and my streams were starting to feel like a chore, hence why I've canceled so many of them. And the honest thing was that I wasn't chilling out, which is kind of literally why we call this Belmont and Chill. The idea was for Belmont to sit and freaking relax. And it was starting to stress me out, which is the opposite of what we wanted to have done. So, what we decided that we're going to do now is that I am going to just play what the heck I feel like it because it's my show and not anybody else's. And right now, I've been in a Stellaris mood or a 4X mood, and definitely Stellaris. I've seen some streamers who I really look up to been streaming it lately. Also, Alex has been playing it a lot. Alex is also responsible for, I don't want to say pressuring me, but seducing me into purchasing a decadent amount of DLC for this game. I don't have the latest DLC, which is Nemesis, but I did buy a bunch of DLC that I didn't have before, which means I have all sorts of new things and toys and whatnot to play with. So, um, and again, I want to have a stream where I lose track of time. I want to have a stream where I'm relaxing and having fun. Because if I'm having fun, hopefully you are too. And if I'm stressing out and forcing myself to play something that I want to just to keep a story going or just to keep consistency, that's no fun for anybody. So we might come back to Pillars of Eternity at some point. I also, again, I really like the game, but it might be something I just keep to myself and play for fun. We're very big here on the other end of this camera, making sure that we have games that are non-content. They are games that we have just for us, just for fun, whether it be individual playthroughs of games that we're already playing on stream or games that we don't even stream at all. Sorry, I have an itch. Oh, yeah, there we go. Um, so, yeah, that's this. That's why we're doing this way. So, hope it's cool. And if it isn't, well, there are several other streamers that we can recommend. So, why don't we get into some Stellaris? So, I just got myself a lot of DLC, so we're going to create a new race, and I know exactly what race look I want to go for. But if anybody in the chat wants to advise or suggest traits, things along this, I just know the one physical look I want to go to, which we're going to go reptilian, and then we're going to go with this little guy because he's so cute. He is so cute. And look at his little robe and his little hands. And all right, I'm going to be doing that a lot during stream. Brace yourselves, folks. So, what's next? So, what shall we name this species? Shoot, I was hoping that we would have that figured out before stream. Oops. Oopsies. So, let's get the music going there a little bit. Um, hmm. What other word? All right, so we will name our species the How's that sound, folks? Because, come on, let's go with that. I think that'll work, grammatically speaking. And I think that's a good enough biography. So, names. Um, Me personally, I kind of am always very big on um, the plant 2 names. No, wait a minute. Or was it plant 1? No. It's plant 3? Plant 4. Gosh, I had this planned out. I seriously did, folks. Yeah, so we're going to go with plant 3. I like the plant names and whatnot. It actually sounds really, really cool, in my opinion. Um, And this will be... Oh, no, wait a minute. Nope, let's not do that. Let's not do that as my ship prefix. How about that? So that will stand for Seriously Adorable Starship. There we go. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. So, all right. Oops, that was almost slightly embarrassing. I need some coffee. It's been a long day. All right. So, what about us? So, we could be farmers. We could be ingenious, industrious, natural physicists, which doesn't seem to go with this look, but you never know. Looks can be deceiving. We're not judging anybody by their looks. I think I usually like to take the slow breeders. One, I'm really, really known in this game for going for some serious sprawl. So slow breeders actually helps me like slow that down a little. um, Traditional. Certain aspects of the species cognition make it predisposed to especially value historical precedence and group unity. Group unity from jobs. Should we... We could go with docile. Communal. Yeah, let's go with communal. Let's cram them in there just a little bit. We can't go with that. Not with that look, and not with this species name. We could go enduring. What else can we have? Why don't we go with that? I like being adaptive. And so I've only got one pick left. Aloha! Hello, HP. How you doing? We are playing some Stellaris tonight. Maybe we don't go with adaptive. Maybe we go with intelligent. Yep. And then we'll go from there. So, what? Alright, so Stellaris, to sum it up real quick, Stellaris is civilization, only in space, on a galactic scale. And you create everything from your species to... I want to say it's about, 3 years old? 4 years old? I could be wrong about that. Actually, you know what? We've got time. And it's my stream. Let's look that up. Stellaris. Not the logo, just the game. 2016. So it's a 5-year-old game. Good, I've gone up a year compared to the last game I was playing on my stream, which was done in 2015. So, yeah, so please tell me war-hungry Gandhi exists. Well, you can create war-hungry Gandhi, but there's a lot of warlike races. You kind of design your race as you need to. Ooh, those are some names. Those are some names. Ooh. I like that, actually. But we're going to change that to adorbs. So, what kind of planet? Now, I mean, looking at my thing, I think something with a tropical climate kind of definitely works. I want to make sure that we don't like stick ourselves with the Gaia world, because I have that in my other game going on right now. And as far as what look of a city, I don't know. I kind of think like the arthropod city actually looks pretty cool. This is the actual city that goes with the reptilians, but I don't know. We could also go. I kind of like Plantoid, actually. That would adorbs. Yes. Well, no. So my species name is the Adorable. That's what I decided to call my species, because look at them. Just look at them. Excuse me. That's actually a female. So my origin. So your origin actually does have a lot of effect on your thing. I can't do the Tree of Life, which I kind of want to, because it has, but you need to have a hive mind, which I do not have. This civilization, they were eventually defeated, almost destroyed, but after a long period of destitution. Start with a relic world as your home world, reclaim your lost glory. Nah. Second species forms, no, I don't want to. We'll go with prosperous unification. So stable planetary unification has allowed this civilization to prosper and grow. And I get to start the day with 4 additional pops and with 2 additional districts. So now to choose some ethics. So I definitely see us being very spiritualist, especially with that little robe thing going on. I can also see us being a little pacifist. I don't think we'll be xenophobic. I've done that one. It hasn't been fun. I don't also want to be xenophilic, though. I don't want to be materialistic, so let's go with egalitarian. And we'll go with an oligarchy. Oh, no. We'll go with a democracy. And elect our leaders. So now we need to choose playing the Church of Gieco. Yeah, no, I am kind of going for a little bit, like, think, like, I don't know, the way that this is shaping up in my mind, think like Gieco Jedi fairies, kind of, something like along those lines. Just, I don't know. So let's choose some civics. We get to choose 2. I am thinking. Or faces. Citizens live and work. Waves all influence for pop resettlement except for colony abandonment. I can't have that one. So agrarian ideal. Simple, peaceful life can be the most rewarding. Yeah, you know, that sounds kind of like what we're building here. So we'll choose that. And you know what? Well, we seem very environmentalist as well. So, let's choose my advisor voice. I already know this one. I like this one.
Hyperdrive primed. All systems ready. Now,
yeah.
Let's see what's out there.
I mean, I like it. It's cool. It's calm. It's collected. Don't get me wrong. There's some really fun ones. Like
possible organic life form detected. Seek, isolate, destroy.
We build bridges. We don't raise them.
You seem overworked. Have you considered joining a union?
And then,
To live is to consume.
Our goal is to create a galactic system that maximizes innovative self-actualization and redefines future-proof solutions for every stage of a customer's life.
I mean,
We're with you every step of the way.
I mean, if anybody's got any opinions, now would be the time. I'm going to go with diplomat unless somebody else wants something else. Here, I'll do coffee while I... Alright. Well, I'm thinking pacifist and machine sounded cool. Let's look at pacifist again.
The only way to make peace with others is to make peace with yourself.
Alright, that sounds very much in theme of what we're doing, so we'll go with that. So what is my empire name? So my empire name is... You know what? Nick is the one who changed it, so we are going to go with... I was tempted here for a moment to think that my adjective was 15% off. So, yeah, no, I'm going with Nick's idea. So, alright, this would also be my adjective. Or actually, we could call it Gieiconian? Yeah, that works. Alright, and let's go real quick. So let's go something with a little bit more nature-y. I do like that they put this in there for those that are like, we are a tad helpful. Oh, God. Oh, God, that hurt. That hurt in a good way. I do like, though, that they have the United Federation of Planets logo in here. I think that that's just really cool. I was actually thinking something like this, or is that a little too thorny? This seems too Vulcan, in my opinion. Again, another Star Trek reference. No, I want that to be more like that. That seems, the boomerang with the eye seems to, yep, nope, I'm thinking, I agree. That's what I'm thinking. So, oops. I backed up too far. Alright, so now we have my type of ship. So the only three I can't have are these bottom three because I don't have that DLC yet. And there's the fungoid ships. They're kind of okay. I personally get drawn towards the molluscoid ships. I don't like the reptilian ships. They just don't seem to make sense for me. So yeah, I'm thinking molluscoid. Nice, smooth lines. Alright. So we need to choose a name. We'll make our... let's choose our color. I kind of like the bright green. Prime Minister. I'm not sure if that's a good title. I want to make it a gender-neutral title, for sure. We could go with... Alright, I had a fucked up idea. I'm thinking that might be the best thing. All right, let's change the room here while I mull that over. I kind of like this room. It's got that spiritualist vibe going on. Now let's think of a name. My encyclopedia of names around here? No. I'll find that at some point. I haven't seen it for a while. But, a name. I know what we'll call her. And if anybody else is getting that pun, kudos to you. You deserve it. All right. Yeah, I think we got ourselves. I think we got ourselves a species. So the cool thing, it's a very progressive choice. Thank you. Thank you. I was hoping somebody would get there. Somebody would get there. So one of the cool things for those that have never played this game before is that um, I have gone to the effort of creating this species. So I can actually set it where not only can I play this species, I also can have it available as one of the AI species in the game. Like the computer will play it for me in another game later on. So I'm going to save this real quick. The Church of Gieco has been saved. So, now, Galaxy say, let's... Fallen Empires, yeah, Marauder Empires, let's reduce that by 1. Primitive Civilizations, we could have a couple more of those. Crisis Strength, we're here to have fun, so we'll just reduce it just a little. Let's up this just a little. Grand Admiral Jimmy is her sidekick if you need another name. Fair enough. Admiral, Commodore, Captain, Ensign, Cadet. Why don't we go with Ensign? Alright. I think we got ourselves a game. And one of the things that I love about this game is the graphics. The graphics are just fun. So, in the eon since the first primitive Aldorabla communities took shape in the dense jungles of Orosi, our civilization has spread and prospered. As we advance through the technological ages, we have also matured as a species. The violent and base impulses we inherited from our ancestors were done away with, and a global government was formed on the principles of peaceful coexistence. Now, after the discovery of the hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Church of Gieco have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. All right, I am sweating like a whore in church, so forgive me there. All right, so let us begin. So, our game is paused for the moment. So there's our home planet. Oop. There's Orosi. It's kind of pretty. And got to bring insurance to the universe. Yes, we have to bring insurance to the universe. So far we've got some planetary administration, some administrative offices, some research labs, and a temple. And we have our choice of building several districts. I think we're going to build... Nope, I don't. I lack the resources to build a city district at the moment. We also have some scientists working on stuff. We're going to have this scientist start working on building better scientists. We'll have this one start working on more planetary unification. And we'll start this one having to learn about the fusion reactor. So we've got physics, society, and engineering. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. So we've got our star here, Orosi Adorbs, there we go. We've got our space station here, which also around our space station is our construction ship. I'll move that out here just a little. And up the speed just a little. There's our construction ship. We've also got our science ship docked at the space station. He'll be going out a little bit to do things. And we've got some planets in our solar system, some of which have things like research stations and mining stations, and I still have some of those stations to build. In fact, we're going to have this guy go start building a mining station over there. In the meantime, we're going to zoom out, and here's our little corner of the galaxy. So that's a lot of universe to bring some insurance to. So If I was really going for spreading insurance, I probably would have gone Megacorp, which is one of the new expansions that Alex talked me into getting. Alex really likes playing Megacorps, honestly. He's actually quite good at it, too. So, but I want something cute. Your race was cute, but you're cute. That's what made your Megacorp race cute. That's how that works. All right. So let's get back into our corner of the galaxy. So we're going to send our little science ship to go survey this system. And we'll unpause just a little bit. I don't think the idea is to be the biggest, but to help others and keep them safe. That is definitely a strategy for this game. And like I said, you can take all the approaches. You can take being militaristic and conquering. You can be the Borg, for goodness sake. So now here we are. Days are going by. Right now, as I'm getting used to streaming this, I'm going to keep it on a slightly slower speed. So there is the Scar mascot and my science ship, the SASS Gladius, is now surveying the system, while my construction ship is do that. I want to. No, I don't want
Construction complete.
So there's my advisor. Goes to see it in Steam. Yeah. My advisor says that we have built a mining station. Good on me. I'm going to pause and zoom into that solar system and get... Oh, nope. I don't have the resources to build a research station just yet. All right. These are pissing me off. Now, the one thing I will say, if you are looking at purchasing this game, this is a graphic-heavy game. So... I already spent most of my money on my birthday, so I'll just wishlist that for now. Yep. Now, Alex informs me that they have done what they can to make it less all-consuming graphic-wise, and I mean, like, don't get me wrong. The fact that we're capable of streaming this and playing it is still a little bit of a stretch, but not horribly. But it is very graphic-intensive, but fun. If you can play it, it's so worth it. Alright, so we're building that mining station, or that research station now, while we still survey that system. Let's check in on the home world. But fun. Alright, so on the home world, let's see, we've got 82% stability. We don't have a lot of overcrowding. We do have some low amenities, no crime, thankfully, at the moment. So maybe we should work on building some amenities at some point. Now, we don't have any room for any buildings yet because we don't have enough population for them. So, but we will figure that out later. Right now, I think it's time. Nope. Do I have the resources to build a city district? I do not. So, we're just going to let this go. We're also going to speed it up just a little bit. All right. So, have we built this research station? Almost.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Alright, so what is there left to do in this solar system? Oh, we still have some more. Nope, there's a mining station. There's a mining station. I think that's all we can do in this solar system, I think. No, it's telling me that there's still a mining station that I can build right there. There we go. So we'll unpause it just a little bit. Oh, so we have a new tradition available. So traditions are, for those that haven't played this, are kind of like feats or merits for your civilization. They fall into these 7 categories. I personally like to start with discovery. It really ups your early science. Another good one to start. They're all good in some form or fashion, depending on what you want to go with. Now, with my species being a little hippy dippy and all that, I'm going to go with discovery. So, and that I bought with my Unity. And once my Unity reaches a certain point, then I can unlock a new tradition. So, Now, where I need my construction ship, and I need him to build me a mining station over here on Lominium. You can rename every planet and every astral body if you wish to, but please keep in mind that there are 600 systems, all of which with multiple astral bodies in them possibly. So now we also do have a military fleet who is without a leader. So we should recruit so we can recruit Rose Light, who is unyielding. We could recruit Iris Maple, who is a fleet logistician. Or we could do Ash Maple, who is aggressive. I'm thinking Rose Light. So we'll assign her to that fleet. Right now, this fleet only has 3 little ships. They're not all that powerful. But we'll have a little fun. So is my survey? Nope, they're still surveying my system. They're still building my stuff. So
System surveyed.
So the mascot system has been fully surveyed. So I'm now going to send the science ship onto the next system.
Construction complete.
And now that that last mining station has been built, I'm going to send... Oop, that's my starbase. Ooh. I'm going to send my construction ship to this system. And the idea is, as I go from system to system, I build more starbases to actually claim the system. So now I should be looking at these hyperlanes, because what I like to look for are choke points that can defend my system. So now, we have a new tradition available. We can go to boldly go. So survey speed increased by 35% and science disengage chance increased by 50%. Or the number of science and medical officers has been increased throughout the fleet and organized into a special science division. To support the corps of officers, new training programs have greatly accelerated the rate at which we commission new science officers, which will increase the research alternatives and the scientist level cap. We're going to go with to boldly go for right now, because that's kind of what I need, because we're still kind of exploring the stars. So let's get the construction ship working on building a new starbase around this star. We'll zoom out here for a little bit. All of our resources
System
are up
surveyed.
here. Oh wow, was a quick survey. They must yeah, there's not a lot in that system. So we'll move on to the next one with the SASS Gladius, who is currently commanded by scientist Ash Oak.
Construction complete.
So there, yep, we just built a new starbase in that system. So as you see, my little corner of the universe just got a little bit more mine. So let's get this guy building a mining station around this star, because I need the energy credits, which is what this little symbol right there signifies. Unpause the game. Ooh, we discovered a potentially habitable planet. Ooh. The SASS Gladius has made a startling find on Core 1. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Orosi. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believe we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Core 1 are sapient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. And the cool thing about this is this news can have effects on your population and things like that based on some of the civics and ethics and traits that you took for the species in early creation. We may not be alone out here. But we're going to pause real quick. There we go. So, the science ship is surveying. Ooh, the Church of Gieco is abuzz with the news of the alien organisms discovered some time ago being about a month. Adorable theologians have been partaking in arcane rites since this first sign that divine providence extends out outside of Erosi, attempting to find new answers. Intriguing. All right. Oh, gosh, everything's happening so fast. Our recent encounter with alien life forms has reignited and made suddenly more urgent the old debate on how we should approach contacting any potentially intelligent alien civilizations we may meet. While some advocate focusing on establishing friendly relations as quickly as possible by contacting them with a message of peace, others advise caution, pointing out that we cannot know whether alien minds bear ill intent towards us and that it would be unwise to let them know too much about us before it is necessary. A third, more radical group pushes for preemptive action against them. With the security of all adorables at risk, they say we dare not hesitate to take whatever measures are necessary to gain the upper hand against any potential xeno threat. I'm going to go with the middle ground that it would be wise to be cautious. I am not a xenophile species, so let's slow this down just a little for right
Construction complete.
now. Oh, we have built something, so let's go to that. What have we built? We built the first of the 2 mining stations that we are going to do in here. Where's the second one going? It's implying that there's more mining to be done here. Nope, I think that was it. So, time to move. Now, I'm actually going to send the construction ship to this spot. With the hyperlane, if I grab this one first, scientist Ash Hoke has gained a new level, which means that he can do better science.
System surveyed.
And there is nothing wrong with better science. All right. So the system's been surveyed. So let's take a look at this new planet, Core 1. It's a tropical world. It's about 80% habitable for us. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh. Just testing something there. Alright. So yeah, we're definitely going to claim this system as soon as we can. But first let's get our science ship working on the next one. And I think probably the more crucial one is this one. It's just a nice choke point for all the hyperlanes. While our construction ship is going to move there and claim this system for us sooner rather than later. There we go. Oh, and a new tradition. Data uplinks. High-capacity quantum bands dedicated to databank transfers make possible virtually synchronous research operations across that system. So, yeah, I'm all for better sciencing. Alright, the construction ship has finally arrived, has no orders. Let's claim this system.
Anomaly discovered.
An anomaly is just... An abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this planet. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. Alright,
Construction complete.
I'm going to leave it be for right now, because I want them to finish surveying that system, but then we'll definitely send that ship back to take a look. So, we have built our system and claimed this system. We're just going to build a quick mining station with the star.
System surveyed.
Alright, so in the Acrux system, impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Acrux 6, practically begging for some archaeology work.
Construction complete.
Since the system's been surveyed, I don't mind devoting a scientist to this thing. However, I wouldn't mind getting my construction ship over there to claim that system as well. So we'll get on that. So right now, my science ship is investigating those ruins on Acrux 6. I mean, see? There's my science ship scanning. The structures on Acrux 6 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Ash Oak notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even galactic or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless to us adorables, it looks most likely a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. So, yes, folks, it just happened. I just found Galactic Chuck E. Cheese. So, yeah. So, forgive me for one moment, folks. I find this intriguing. I need to pause. I need to fix a setting that is annoying the heck out of me. Might as well save my game while we're here. Save that to the cloud. And more zoom. Perfect. Thank you. All right, that's what was. Almost got that. Um. Do 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 do. Do do do. Nope. Nope. There we go. All right. There we go. Just needed to get some stuff done. All right, so let's get unpaused. We need to claim this system.
Technology researched.
Oh, we have research. Oh, wow, lots of stuff happening. So, contact report, remnants, intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on Orosi. The people of the Church of Gieco are apparently finding some humor in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals from other stars continue to elude us. The report on the traces of alien life that we recently found seemingly add an ironic twist to the situation. Which, here's the thing, you get this almost like every game you play, unless you like have the thing where you run into another sentient sapient species early on, is that I kind of feel like this is how our planet is going to be. We're going to find some plant on some other planet sometime soon, water on Mars, amoebas on Mars, something, and then when we don't find like the Vulcans, people are going to be all ha ha funny, and I do feel that this is kind of like a pointed at us, honestly. All right, so what also happened is that we have completed our society research on planet unification. So now let's choose. I'm actually thinking I'd like to start with more adaptive bureaucracy, which will increase my administrative capacity. Now, we're going to claim this system, and then unpause, zoom out. My science people are still... Alright, so what these are is that my letters... Oh, that's a word. That's definitely a word. My leaders have gained levels. Higher level leaders and with more experience get skills. Let's actually take a look at my leaders, shall we? Leaders. So, here's my governor. He's currently governing the sector, which includes like the new planet we just found. We have Ash Oak, who's doing the science station, and these are our three scientists who are researching science as general. And then this is the admiral. And then we also can recruit generals for ground troops. So, to my knowledge, I can't do anything with their level ups. It's just level ups are good. So let's unpause. My science ship still? No, my science ship is now done sciencing there. So let's have them survey this system, shall we?
Construction complete.
And now the Acrux system is ours, and we've earned a new tradition. You gain a lot of traditions early on, but then it does slow down, because the amount of unity you need to get to each one grows with each thing. So if we're done constructing, let's set up a mining station there, and then that's all we'll need to do in this system. While we wait. Oh, so this is a tune, a red giant.
Construction complete.
Oh, that was the quick mining station. So let's get that.
System surveyed.
Let's get that construction ship over here, shall we? And we've already surveyed the attune system. So let's survey this next one. Let's see. Let's check in on things. Things are
Technology
with the Rosie.
researched.
Ooh, we have new technology. We'll look at that in a moment. Let's build another city district. Add some more jobs. Add some more trade value and amenities. So, I think that'll be a good idea. What technology did we research? Oh, we finished the engineering research. So my engineering researchers now produce 20% more research. I'm thinking the next thing we're going to do is some geothermal fracking. I need those miners to be mining minerals because I use minerals to build a lot of the stuff that I do. So, all right. Now,
Anomaly discovered.
Ooh, an anomaly has been discovered. While scanning the asteroid belt, our science team found a sort of irregularity. You know, I've got a little time. We can spend some time in the VOOM system. So let's research. So it's going to take 465 days. I have no problem with that. Well, in the meantime, we're going to build a starbase in this system. As you can see up here, my sprawl, I'm 36 out of 50, and each system that I claim adds to my sprawl. Each planet that I colonize adds to that as well. I am notorious for having horrible sprawl. I remember the first game of this that I played, sprawl wasn't really something that was explained to me.
Construction complete.
So we're like, I don't know. We were playing weekly, and it was like anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours a night, or once a week, every week for like weeks. I think it was like week 5 or 6 before somebody explained what sprawl was, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I don't know, 260 out of 100 or something. Like, it was really not good. Took me forever to get that under control. Since we're paused, though, let's take a look. So, Orosai doesn't have enough jobs. Well, let's build. Can we build another farm? No. Can we clear a blocker? Yeah, let's clear stuff blocking farmland. And then, as soon as we have the minerals, we'll build another city, which will have the minerals very shortly. In fact, actually, why don't we get the construction ship working on building a new mining station for minerals on Attune 1. Attune. That's probably the best way to do that. They're just still scanning that anomaly. And now let's see if we can actually build another city district. Nope, still lacking 237 minerals.
Construction complete.
All right. Well, hopefully that new mining station in the Attune system will help. We'll now build a mining station around the Attune.
Technology researched.
Ooh, a new tradition and new technology. So, Polytechnic Education. Leader experience gain plus 25%. Leader level cap increased by 1. And we will adopt that tradition. At the meantime, what new technology have we researched? The fusion reactor. Alright. So, I'm actually thinking that I'm going to next research the automated exploration protocols, which will actually increase my survey speed even more. And then also allow me to set some science ships on automatic so they can just go out and, like, you know, discover the stars. So, alright, anyway. We're still probably, yep. Ooh, we're even more minerals away. In the meantime, however, my ships can be upgraded. So I do have one shipyard over in the Orosiadorbs system. Or Orosiadorbs is our planet. In the Orosi system. No, Orosiadorbs is the name of the system. Orosi is the name of the planet. Anyway, so since my fleet is actually still just chilling there, I'm going to just set them to upgrade. And you guys can then find out the most annoying part of this game real fast. How are we doing in here? Do we have any orders? Nope, we're still building that mining station.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Yep. Among the asteroids surrounding HL 038, we have discovered an alien ship adrift. It is not responding to our attempts to hail them. If this is due to it being unable to interpret our signal, or some other reason we do not know, Science Officer Ash Oak recommends that we get a construction ship to tow it out of the debris field. If left untouched, it risks being crushed by 2 asteroids. A special project has been issued to save the ship and investigate it. I'm going to find this intriguing. I'm not going to scrap it for materials.
Situation log updated.
So our situation log is pretty much kind of like our quest journal in comparison to any other game that you normally play. Sorry, I just need a new beverage. So, energy infrastructure. Prime Minister Flo. Oh, I totally didn't even realize this. So I had a quest of building energy infrastructure. I need to build 2 more generator districts on the home planet. There's one. Hopefully that'll produce some jobs. So the other situation in our situation log is this adrift alien ship. Now I do need to get the construction ship over there to do that. Speaking of which, is the construction ship doing anything else? Well, it's lacking. We'll have it build the mining station real quick, as soon as we get enough minerals to do so. Oh, we can now build a new building on Orosi, excuse me, which I don't have any minerals to do so with. Like the most recent game I've played lately, I had so many minerals. It was just ridiculous. All right, let's survey this last system in our little corner of the galaxy, and then we'll probably send this in. Through hard work and experience, the insured, Flo, has developed new skills. There we go. Get that survey going.
Construction complete.
All right, we finished that mining station, so let's have the construction ship go rescue that alien ship.
System surveyed.
Oh wow, that was a quick survey. So doesn't look like there's much. So, all right. So what do we do with our science ship?
Special project complete.
All right. Once the ship drifting by HL 038 had been towed out of the debris, we could send in an away team to investigate. It is a murder scene. Is it a murder or a murder most foul? The only way that that'd be funnier is if if I was playing an avian species, but I'm not that foresighted. Only one crew member has been found, a long-eared amphibian biped who appears to have been stabbed repeatedly. The ship is, by the death of its crew, up for grabs. It is fitted with very efficient thrusters, the structure and design of which are beyond us at present. The vessel is not armed, seemingly having been used as a transport for important personnel. Repurposing it into an exploration vessel would be a minor undertaking. However, if we deconstruct it and study its engines in greater detail, we may be able to capture some of its genius and translate it into practical improvements for our fleets. Tear it down and study its engines, folks. Alright. So it's a good thing my construction ship did that. Now, speaking of the construction ship, let's get him working on this. Alright. So we have an open building slot, and we still don't have enough minerals to build anything. But we are going to see, do we have enough minerals to build another generator district? Not yet. Not until I unpause the game. Two more. Oh. We know that without a doubt, a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Orosi, but both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about its various forms and alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus on planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. A commendable
Situation log
initiative.
updated.
Which just means I now have a new quest. Alright, and unpause the game.
Construction complete.
And then we're going to build that second generator district. Oh, so we've gotten the VOOM system as part of our empire. But we do not have the resources yet to build the mining station on the VOOM star. Now we do. Alright. It is now time to send our science ship into the great unknown. So we're going to have them go survey the far-off Jugrod system? Yeah, that's how we're going to say that.
Construction complete.
And construction complete. Oop, a new tradition. So, I'm going to take the final faith in science. The public has to regard science as something almost akin to a religion. Their faith in science is absolute. There's no question in the universe so big that it cannot be answered by science. So, yeah, a lot more sciencing going on. Now, because we have completed a tree of traditions, we get a discovery perk, or ascension perk, of which I am going to choose technological ascendancy. Technologies that would have been indistinguishable from magic mere generations ago are now within a reach. A new age of technology has begun. Basically, because I can't choose the one I want yet, and I'm going to leave that as a spoiler if we get that far tonight. I don't think we're ready for another mining district just yet. But we don't have the minerals to build a new... Oop. So our construction ship is not doing anything. Let's put him to work. Let's have him build a space station in the Tarvalem system. There we go. The campaign to elect a new prime minister is underway. The results will be announced on this date soon. Ooh. Archaeological site discovered. A small canyon of sorts has been carved onto the surface of this moon by a violent impact of a starship. What remains of the vessel can still be found on the canyon floor. Although the crash must have occurred eons ago, the wreckage appears to be reasonably intact. An archaeological expedition would be able to learn more. So I am actually going to assign... Oh, but I can't do this until I make that system part of my empire. Which I might do anyway because it's still another choke point. Which I like. So, as soon as we're done... claiming the Tarvalem system
Technology
here.
Technology researched.
Ooh, what did we discover? Administrative capacity. Let's go with eco-simulation. Let's get more food. Because yes, your people can go hungry if you fuck yourself up. So, a new ruler has been elected. Prime Minister Basil Oak will rule until the next election, which will take place in about 10 years. Yep, because we elect in April of every 10 years is when we do elections in our democracy. Basil Oak has been elected Prime Minister of the Church of Gieco. Consult the situation log for their details on their mandate. As per our Prime Minister's mandate, our planetary districts have expanded. Let's actually look at his mandate, shall we? So, situation log. Food growth. Prime Minister Basil was elected on the platform of bringing our monthly food surplus up to at least plus 15 per month. Reward at the end of that. Alright, so we need to build more farms. Alright, so.
Construction complete.
We've done that. Let's build the quick research station before we leave the Tarvalem system here. Oop. Through hard work and experience, Prime Minister Basil Oak has developed new skills. He's been Prime Minister for 2 months. How has he developed new skills? Oh, there's some bad... Alright, so my shields are nullified at the moment, which thankfully isn't an issue because, yeah, we haven't met anybody else with ships yet. But who knows? We might actually do so this stream, so.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's zoom out. I need you to go over and claim this system for me. And there's minerals there, so get. And while this gets, I am going to take a quick break. I need to fix a setting on here that's kind of bugging me out. That I just want to fix while we continue playing while we're on a break. So why don't you all go to the bathroom, hydrate, take care of yourselves, things like that, and then we'll be back in just a little bit. All right? Talk to you guys soon. And we're back, folks. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and gentle thems and beyond binary friends. My name is Belmont, if you're just joining us, and I am joined by the uber uninterested but uber cute Johnny Proudmane Belmont. Yeah, that's his official name, yes. At least on his papers. So, yep, it's bath time, apparently. Hi. Oh, do I get bath time too? Oh, I love you too. Oh. Apparently I'm dirty, so I need to be cleaned. You're a good kitty. Oh, yes, you are. You're a good kitty. You can just chill out right there while we take over the galaxy with the Church of Gieco. So, speaking of the Church of Gieco, let us get back to the game. So, um, we were sending our... Oh, so that's right. We're building the research station, and then we gotta go claim this system over there. But I think we need to leave the science ship there to do the research on the archaeological dig there after we claim the system. So, oh, we're at normal speed. Let's speed that up just a little. So, because otherwise this will be a very long stream. Actually, the other thing we should think about is...
Construction complete.
Oh, alright. Let's get you moving to where you need to be, which is way over here. But in the meantime, let's go to our shipyard at the Orosi Odorbs station and build a colony ship. Because there's another tropical world over here that we can expand our empire to. So let's unpause and go from there. So we're probably going to rename this system. What should we name this system? Let's rename this. Well, this is going to be cuteness. That was a serious mistype there. Sorry. This will be the cuteness system, and that will be cuteness 1, actually. Oh, so, eventually, once the shipyard is done building this colony ship, we will send it over there to colonize. In the meantime, the construction ship is still making its way over to the Jugrod system, which also has some decent resources for us to use. We could use another mineral mine. Actually, was it Jugrod 3?
Technology researched.
Ooh, what have we discovered? More minerals, just what I need. Okay, so why don't we actually start working on building up some ships? So let's unlock the afterburners component from our engineering science division. And we're still waiting. So what we're going to do is we can build a new building on Orosi. So I'm thinking some civilian industries. But that is a lot of minerals to keep that up. We don't need any more administrative offices. We don't really have any crime. We have one available job. How about we go with some research labs? Get us some science. More science. Alright, so back to the Jugrod system. Let's first get this claimed. Are we not completely surveyed? Oh, we're lacking influence. We're lacking galactic influence to build. That's okay. We'll be there in a moment. Come on here. We have to... Nope. We're lacking 5 influence and we only gain 3 a month. That's just it. Alright, well, at least we have our colony ship right now. And we're going to send that to colonize with it's the SASS Temoravuis? Oh no. And we will name the planet Cuteness Prime. There we go. Which, if we were that short on influence this early, it's going to be a lot long before we really expand our empire here. But we're building, we're building. And we'll get a scientist to start excavating as soon as we are done building our station, which we can zoom in on the station building. Little drones building the station.
Construction complete.
It's just so cool to see. Alright, so this is now our system. So now we can assign Ash Oak.
Colonization initiated.
So, the first adorable colony. Our colony ship has found a rare patch of open ground in the jungles of Cuteness Prime and made planetfall. The landing site is surrounded on all sides by lush vegetation, and sentry drones have been deployed to guard against predators. The ship has been permanently converted into administrative headquarters of the new settlement. Its reactor core is in the process of being removed so it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first adorable city on an alien world, and it is a great day for the Church of Gieco. Great day. Obviously, we don't have a colony ship anymore, but we do have 2 planets. In the meantime, let's get our construction ship working on some stuff. Let's get that mineral mining. As we do the scanning and the archaeological dig. We're also going to speed this up just a little. So we have a new tradition. And I'm thinking we're going to go with the harmony tree. It reduces our food consumption, and which helps our goals for the leader, and it also will reduce our sprawl, which is good because our sprawl is just about at the limit. So that'll be helpful.
Technology researched.
Ooh, technology research. Survey speed and automatic surveying. So now let's increase physics research by physicists.
Construction complete.
And now we have one more mining station to build in this system. What we'll probably do is then send the construction ship to the Defata system? Or DIFTA? DIFTA. That's how we'll go with that. And our scientist who's doing the research right now is on the archaeological dig has gained a level.
Construction complete.
And now that that's done, to the next system. Go! Go! There we go. Takes a little while to get the journey. And because the idea is that this is, like, that was 14 days just to do that. Which, I mean, is still faster than, like, you know, we could do normally in, like, real time, in real life. But, whatever. Still haven't. We'll get there eventually. So, now, I'm thinking we're lacking the influence. Yeah, we're lacking the influence to claim this system as our own. And after we claim this system, we're going to have to stop claiming systems for a little bit. But, ooh, a Gaia world. Well, we're probably not going to be able to claim it anytime soon. In the meantime, we've got a couple avenues to explore, so why don't we start building another science ship? And then while I'm thinking about it, lots of level ups for all of our scientists. Ooh, archaeological site event pending. A log of sorts was recovered from what is believed to have served as the spacecraft's bridge. Captain's Chronicle. Begin recording. Made a forced landing on planet 55-23-X. Incompetent crew to blame. Shabda, Volox, and Dibrak III did not survive. Parvax lost 2 secondary appendages and 11 of his eyes. 11 of his eyes, implying that he could still see. Remains in critical condition, survival doubtful. Rest are fine, awaiting rescue, but surrounded by idiots. Very depressed. We find this curious. So, the science ship will continue the investigation. In the meantime, we have now built the new science ship called the SASS Tritus. We need to recruit a new scientist. He's got an expertise in propulsion, statecraft, adaptable. How about Reed Oak here? He sounds fun. We'll assign him to this ship. And then we'll... Actually, no. We are going to send him there. In the meantime, have we gained enough influence to claim this system within our space? Yes, we have. So
Technology researched.
What did we research? Food from farmers. Surprise, surprise. Well, we learned some farming subsidies. Speaking of our edicts, edicts unfortunately cost influence, with the exception of the education campaign and the recycling campaign. Those cost energy credits, of which I have a decent amount at the moment.
Construction complete.
Cool. Construction complete. So how about we build a mining station there? Now, in the meantime, one of the things that we haven't started doing, and I wanted to start doing in the jug rod system, is that we are going to go to our starbase and we are going to upgrade our starbase into a starport, making it bigger and better. Basically, because as this is being a choke point...
Planet colonized.
Oh. We have established the colony on Cuteness Prime in the Cuteness system. Awesome. But we have more news from the archaeological dig. Another log has been found and translated. First Mate Yathar speaking. Captain has been safely stowed in utility closet at sea. That bumbling fool's to blame for everything. He said a different side of the story. I am in command now. Chief Engineer Zavala is working on a subspace transmitter. Without one, I fear we'll never get rescued, and we're too far off the corporate trade routes. Parvax lost another eye. Likely won't last a day. Is it wrong that I'm rooting for Parvax here?
Researched.
Alright, we've got some new technologies. We've got more physics research. How about we increase more research? And then... let's actually work on armor for our ships. Alright. In the meantime, it's time to upgrade those ships.
Ships upgraded.
And ships have been upgraded, because I've only got 3 of them. Alright, let's check in on Cuteness Prime. So we have reassembled ship's shelter. The first thing that's usually good to start with is administrative offices. Let's also build ourselves a city district, an industrial district. We don't have minerals for a generator district yet. But I'll start offering a variety of jobs. There we go.
Construction complete.
The starbase and the Jugrod system has been updated, so let's give it a missile battery and a gun battery, and how about some disruption field generators, reducing the hit points of hostile ships. In the meantime, let's also build it some defense platforms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. A new faction has been recently gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Church of Gieco. Led by Prime Minister Basil Oak, they call themselves the Wealth Promotion Party. Their members lobby for a national focus on financial growth and stability through peaceful means. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions could prove useful. And we're about to get a bunch of factions, probably soon. Alright, so the construction ship is not constructing at the moment, it's just doing that. But this guy is going to survey this system. Read Oak here. And the other science ship is still doing archaeology. So we have our little thing here, and then as soon as we're done doing archaeology over here, you know what? Let's actually just... Oh, here we go, another faction, told you. New faction is recently beginning traction. It's the Citizens Self-Determination Coalition. Their members work for equality and justice for all denizens of our empire. Sounds perfectly harmless. So yeah, let's go to... Oh. Hydracus 3 contains the remains of an ancient, abandoned colony. From orbit, there are no obvious signs of disaster which would have killed the inhabitants or compelled them to flee. If we want answers, an expedition to the surface must be required. Curious. But it is another tropical world. Oh, more new... Oh, so we now have the abandoned colony, but we can't do any archaeology there until we claim the system. Which... It is another choke point, so I don't mind claiming it right away. So why don't we get our construction ship over there? It might be a little bit before we have the influence to do it, but who knows. So, with the new tradition, let's go mind and body, increasing our lifespan by 20 years, which always helps. And we're a long-lived species to begin with. So...
Anomaly discovered.
Ooh. In the Hydracus system, we briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It could have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something else. Leave it be for right now, because we got stuff to do. But then we'll get back to it. New faction, the Union of Spiritual Philosophy. Their members support spiritualist and conservative values. Nope, we need technology. Now, one of the things that we can do with this faction is check on how it influences. We can even manage things by embracing the faction. It will displease all other factions of the Empire. Promote a faction, suppress a faction, whatnot. You know, politics. Not my favorite part of the game, I will be honest with you, but it does have an effect.
System surveyed.
It can be a little bit fun. Alright, now that we're done surveying this system, let's have you take a look there. He is now researching those unusual energy readings that we found. Zoom back out. How are we doing science-y over here? Nope. Leader has gained a level up. Governor Flow. So yeah, so apparently you can become a governor even after you were prime minister, which is kind of cool. We can build a new building on that. Why don't we... I already have some clerk jobs. Why don't we first build an industrial district, a generator district, and then see if we can get some mining going. Ooh. While approaching Hydracus 7, the SAS Tritus suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. See, the projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. I mean, again, keep in mind that I am in a tiny corner of a galaxy, After missing their initial target, they continued on their way for untold millennia until today. The rounds we have recovered are of an advanced design despite their incredible age. Through hard work and experience, scientist Rigo has developed new skills. Alright. Industrial generator. We don't need a second industrial district, do we? Yeah, maybe we do. For the jobs. So with that in mind, how about we also build some research? Oop, no, we're lacking some minerals there. Now, do we have enough in... Nope, that's the mining station in the Jerkrod system. Still waiting for... Oh! What is the Tritus doing now? So the Tritus is done with that. So let's see if we can...
Technology researched.
Let's see if we can claim the system, which we can. And then we'll have the Tritus on that research station output has increased. How about we increase it by another 10%? I'm all for that. Science!
Construction complete.
Alright, so we have now claimed this system. So let's have...
Technology researched.
Let's assign
Technology researched.
the Tritus to do that. And let's look at what technologies we have researched. Farming subsidies. So while we up our society research for a little bit, and then why don't we actually do Corvette hull points by 100, just to make sure that our militaristic value, our abilities stay up to date. Alright, so the Jerkrod system's defense platforms need an upgrade. This is the most annoying part of the game, because you're constantly updating. Now, we've overdone our sprawl just a little, so we're definitely going to want to hold off a little bit. But we've got some nice choke points, so what we'll probably do, and as soon as... Let's see if we've got the resources to upgrade this station. Yeah, we do. Then we'll get some guns and defense platforms on it.
Upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Sorry, that's the most annoying part of this game, like, period, is the upgrading of defense platforms. Which I now need... which I now need to upgrade again, already.
Ships upgraded.
We have made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Escon system. For now, we have codenamed them the Beta Aliens until we find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications. So, one of the more recent changes in this game, as I understand it, I didn't read all the patch notes, is that they have developed the first contact. The first contact system is new. So, one of the things that I can do now, we made first contact with an unknown entity. News of alien ships humming through the ether has reached Orosi in many ways, ending the first chapter in the book of the Church of Gieco's bid for a stellar empire. Alright. So one of the things that we can do is, with our first contact, we can assign an envoy. We will use Daisy Light here. Excuse me. She will work on attempting to
Ships upgraded.
establish relations with the Beta aliens. We have some ships to upgrade, and it looks like she's already made some that. We have caught neither sight nor sound of the Beta aliens for some time now. Our research finds they have little information to go on and worry that the trail may have gone cold. Well, 'tis the way of things.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, Violet Bloom has been elected as the insured of the Church of Gieco. Consult the situation log for their mandate. As per the insured's mandate, our resource production has improved. So basically, we managed to make sure that we had surplus food in the amounts to complete that quest. So let's actually take a look at the next Prime Minister's mandate. The insured Violet Bloom was elected on a platform of increasing mining mineral output by building mining stations in orbit around suitable planetoids. So I need to build 4 more of these? I'm not even going to be able to claim that much systems. But 6 months worth of Unity. Well, speaking of, let's get at least one. Let's also check in on Cuteness Prime here. We can't really build anything, or can we? We've built administrative offices. How about we build that research lab? No, requires planetary administration. So we'll need to upgrade a little bit. How about we do some...
Construction complete.
How about we do some... What should we do? Probably... Let's do some commercial zones. And we have more... Our sensors have detected a particularly clear repeating system from the beta aliens that seems to offer our linguists excellent material for codifying their language. They are optimistic that we will be able to make some significant progress on the back of this stroke of luck. Excellent. Oh, one of our scientists died. Died of old age, but still died. So, let's go with Olive Light here. She's got a specialization in field manipulation, which makes her... Oop, I don't want to rename her. I like her name. Makes her a perfect candidate for our cheap physics science researcher. So, let's unpause. Now, since we've upgraded this starbase, let's give it some guns. And let's do with a target uplink computer on this one. Let's get a mining station going there. And then pause. Are we still doing archaeology over here? Yeah, we are. Goodness gracious. Alright. We have not yet been able to determine the origin of the mysterious spacecraft we spotted in the Iscan system. Since it is likely that this is likely our first contact with a previously unknown alien civilization, we must avoid any actions that could be misinterpreted as threatening or provocative. If their language is translated, we can hopefully establish a peaceful relationship with them. Keep at it! Very big difficulty. Alright. So that's where the beta aliens are. Oh, they're probably claiming that Gaia world.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we've built the mining station around the Hydrakis star. Now, I'm thinking about colonizing Hydrakis 3, and I'm going to rename it if we do, but I'm waiting until we can complete that archaeological expedition. Oh. It seems our linguists have suffered a major setback in their attempt at codifying the language used by the beta aliens. Unfortunately, they had taken to be their language quite simply was not a language. In a report, Envoy Daisy Light states that after days of investigating the matter from every angle, the linguists finally concluded that what was in fact probably an attempt at music. Unfortunate error. But it's kind of cool that they've got music. Alright, I think it's also time that we build another science ship from the Orosi shipyard. Yes, the Vanquishing Bion Armada. Not all that. So let's recruit a scientist. Actually, why don't we do that? And then let's get this Reed Hawthorne to the Hydrakis system. Let's get him. All right. After some initial success in deducing the fundamentals of the language used by the beta aliens, our progress in establishing meaningful communication with them has stalled. It appears they speak in strange riddles, somehow conveying meaning through short and seemingly nonsensical phrases which we can only guess at the significance. Shaka, when the walls fell. And if you get that, good for you. Puzzling, we need to get a larger sample size. Yep. We're trying here, people. Alright, so we're going to send the Tritus out. Ooh, we have a new tradition, too. Kinship. The time it takes for unemployed pops to demote to a lower stratum is reduced by 25%. I'm all for that. And what we're going to do... Reed Oak reports that the records contain several technological specifications. Ooh, we found some ancient text. But we're going to assign this now to Reed Hawthorne with the Decatus, or Getatus, because he is an archaeologist by trade.
Technology researched.
What did we research? More society research. Let's unlock Starbase Building Off-World Trading Company. I think we're going to need it if we're soon going to make first contact. So,
Construction
excavating.
complete.
Alright, so we have finally finished building all of our stuff in the Hydrakis sector. And we have research station output. Why don't we go with +5 research speed? Can you tell I like science, folks? Alright. We're receiving a transmission from the Uvzantal Kingdom. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Interesting. So, these were the beta aliens, the Uvzant Kingdom. They are an elective monarchy and a harmonious collective. I speak on behalf of the Uvzant Kingdom, and I have been authorized to bring you greetings. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader, High King Styrilamasu, with reverence, I see no reason for our diplomatic relations to sour. Praise the divine for this meeting. The news that we have encountered an intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected, that we are not alone in the galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved space flight roughly at the same time. Good, because I would rather be more advanced than them. This changes everything. So, those were the beta aliens. We know that roughly that this is where their sector is. So, which means that we've got a shot at that. Yep. We aim to establish an embassy on Erosi for the future betterment of Yuzav Giconian diplomacy. I'll let them have an embassy, as long as I can get to this Gaia world. Although my sprawl has gotten better again. So actually, maybe scientist Reed Hawthorne has developed new schools. Maybe let's grab that construction ship and get over there.
System surveyed.
Good. I'm about to take over that system. So that's the cool thing I love, is that now I can set science shifts to survey automatically. Oh, so good. Just need to stretch here for a moment while we wait for our ships to do their thing. Boy, is the Gladius taking its sweet time. But scientists are gaining...
System surveyed.
Good.
Technology researched.
Ooh. Alright, so now we can have stronger ships. Why don't we also give our ships some fusion missiles? Shall we? An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Suyun system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it might be a gateway of sorts, part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it would be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Sounds intriguing. Whoa! How many planets are in that system? Oh, that system needs to be mine. Actually, this is what I think we'll do. We'll move the construction ship to that system for the moment. Is there anything to the south here? No. We've received some rather troubling reports regarding the deteriorating health of the insured, Violet Bloom. Her haggard appearance makes it look as though she has aged nearly 20 years. The burden of duty can be a heavy thing to bear. Well, toughen up, sweet cheeks. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say on that. Alright. What I'm gonna do is, as soon as they're done surveying this system, I'm actually gonna set them off of automatic and go to here. Because I'd like to be able to grab this choke point then. Because these worlds, while Savannah and Desert at the moment, can be terraformed later. And it will get us that gateway.
System surveyed.
Oh good, it's going to do it automatically itself. So, let's go see what's in this system. Now, we're starting to get dangerously close to the systems of the Uzant Kingdom. So, yeah, maybe we'll just
Technology researched.
stop after that one. Research speed. So, how about we get some improved deflectors on our ships here? The education campaign edict has expired, same with the... So, let's spend the credits and get those edicts going again. Don't feel like spending... Let's encourage political thought. We can spend just a tiny bit of it. We can have political thought as a treat. Just a little. Alright. Come on, map that system. And then, gosh, these archaeologists are taking
Technology
forever.
researched.
Something's not right here. Like... Oh! We have an Ajani. Another log has been translated. First Mate Yathar speaking. Captain has been safely stowed... Oh no, we read this one already. And minor artifact has been found. Okay, good. Continue on, please. There we go. Guess I didn't click a button. We've now discovered off-world trading companies. Let's go with another 5% administrative capacity. An archaeological
System
site
surveyed.
has been fully excavated. Ooh, the one in the Hydraka system. The strange ruins show no sign of damage beyond neglect. Homes, factories, and buildings of unknown use, they all stand empty and abandoned. Where did everyone go? It seems likely that a large building in the center of the colony may hold answers. Let's investigate it. A large crystal has been found inside what we now know to have been the colony's central administrative center. In some way we cannot fully describe, the crystal seems to have wanted to be found and is possibly trying to communicate with us. Perhaps further study communication will be possible. Probe the crystal! After a great deal of trial and error, a breakthrough has been made. The crystal is some kind of psionic archive. Psionics. Sorry. What we know is that this was a colony of the Zeroni, a psionically gifted race who discovered a dimension which came to be known as the Shroud. Once the Zerani population reached critical mass, it seems that their collective unconscious minds began to make contact with the Proto-Shroud in dreams, leading to mass lucid dreaming. The phenomenon was studied, and the Zeroni discovered how to psionically project themselves into the shroud, at which point they also found that they could manipulate the very fabric of reality using their psionic powers. It wasn't long before the Zeroni discovered that they could physically enter the shroud and live like gods, transforming the dimension to suit their whims. The archive's record ends here, with no information on what happened to the inhabitants of Adracus 3. But while there are no answers here, we have learned of another Zeroni colony which may have a more complete archive. The site has been fully excavated. I wonder where that other colony is. Is that within my space? No, it's not. Oh, but I can't wait to find it. I love. All right, so the first game I played with other people, which was Alex and a friend of ours, is that I went like full psionic on this, and the thing is, when you're messing with the shroud, it can be good or bad or very ugly, and every time I reached out psionically to the shroud, Alex would get very, very nervous. Now, Alex was also playing on dimensional gateways on his side of the galaxy, but minor detail. So, that also now, however, frees up this science ship to go start automatically surveying. So let's get to that. Alright, so that's just a new faction is recently Committee for the Advancement of Science. I am all for that. In fact, we are going to support that faction right now. Alright, stuff has happened. Oh, it's the next Zeroni colony. During its survey of Asloon 2, the SASS Catalyst discovered a previously unknown strategic research dubbed Zero. It is an extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles that appears to have been deposited here through a meteor impact, but its true origin remains a mystery. If ingested by psionically gifted individuals, this aerosol should act as a very potent and potentially addictive drug that enhances psi abilities. We do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, however, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation.
System surveyed.
Okay, goodness gracious. During its survey of Gathri Maelstrom, the SASS Tritus has discovered a previously unknown called dark matter. This very exotic substance has properties that seemingly defy several natural laws. It could potentially revolutionize science. Alright, pause. Sign a scientist. Oh, we can't claim the system. Well, let's see how much influence we have after we claim the Judexis system here.
Anomaly discovered.
Alright, you know what? Research that anomaly. Take some time. Alright, build me a starbase and claim this system. You know what? It might be time. Yeah, let's just do it. Alright, hold on. A massive crater on Aslan 2A appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that the ship was exiting a hyperlane at maximum velocity, rammed the moon for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. We have picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. That is remarkable. Let me get some shit done here. Alright, what was I doing? That's right, we were going to go to the shipyard and build ourselves one more construction ship. We can always disband it later if we need to.
Construction complete.
There. Oh no. What's this? The Armistice Initiative. Holy crap. I'm not going to be able to hold that system. Construction ship. Get the heck out.
System surveyed.
We need more ships. We need more power. We need more power right now.
Anomaly discovered.
Yep, research that anomaly. I got... Okay, good. We found rare crystals. That's also good. Stop it so I can build ships. Because we need ships. Actually, we also need that system. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with this Loon 8A at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found in the moon. Where's that system? Oh. Yeah, I want that system too.
Technology researched.
Alright, we need some guns. We need... cold fusion reactors? Closest to improving our ships. Let's upgrade the ships we have. Let's upgrade the defense platforms on the station there. Alright, and let's send you over to this system. So let's see if we can claim it, and then we can do some more archaeology. Which I did not realize I was going to be so excited about when I started this game. Alright, unpause.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Anomaly discovered.
Yeah, wow, there are a lot of anomalies in that system. Goodness gracious. Alright, good, a good omen. A comet was sighted. Why don't you research that anomaly while I'm getting stuff done here? That's where you are. Okay, gotcha.
Anomaly discovered.
Yep, research that anomaly.
Technology researched.
Alright, fusion missiles. Good. How about we then upgrade things to a starhold? Alright. While conducting surface scans on Neshmet 2, science staff at Reed Oak and the crew of the Tritus discovered what appears to be artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any signs of alien activity on the moon, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate
Situation log updated.
That's awesome. Another log was found on the crashed starship. Running out of food, ate our dead 5 cycles ago, but not enough to last us. We had a vote, and we decided to eat the captain. Engineer Zarbala is still working hard on subspace transit. She assures me it's nearly complete. It looks very complex. Parvax's last secondary appendage is shriveled up and turned magenta. Death is near. That poor Parvax. Oh, poor Ash Oak has been stuck. Alright. Let's claim the Suyon system. And then... Have we finished surveying this system yet? Nope, we haven't. Alright, new tradition. Bulwark of Harmony. Well, when in a defensive war, ship build speed is increased by 33% and ship fire rate. Or the greater good, governing ethics attraction. No, let's go with this, because we are going to be running into an enemy very soon. And unpause. So we're still surveying this system, but hopefully we'll be able to claim it soon. Do some archaeology. So you're going to just sit there. And
construction complete.
Construction is now complete. Now, why don't we build some mining stations before that? Oh, goodness gracious. The very geological structure of Aslund 8 is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Reed Hawthorne assures is a tectonic process as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest is the Church of Gieco is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. It will cost 200 energy credits. Will be needed to power... Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, give the 200 credits. Science Officer Reed Hawthorne reports that Aslan 8 can indeed be terraformed. Yay. Reed Hawthorne believes that the minority explosion charge. A special project has been issued, but we do not have much
Situation
time.
log updated.
That's awesome. Let's go to that. Where is... How many days do we have on that? Research time, 10 days. And we have 1,075 days before we are no longer able to do that. Okay. Well, we've got to almost be done surveying the system.
Surveyed.
Thank God. Okay. Nope, that wasn't the system that was surveyed. Who was surveyed? The Nejmeret system over there. Well... That is the way of things. Gosh, I need this system surveyed so I can claim it.
System surveyed.
Oh, thank God. The Aslan system has finally been surveyed. Okay, you go do that research project. You claim this system for us. And then back to the Soyun system, where we need to build more mining stations before it's too late.
Special project complete.
Science Officer Reed Hawthorne is proud to report that Aslan 8 can now be reclassified as an arid rather than barren planet. This grand experiment is greatly enriched adorable sciences. That is marvelous. How are we doing on the shipbuilding there?
Anomaly discovered.
In the Zatar system, why don't you research that? Slow down that surveying for a little bit.
Construction complete.
Alright, so back to the Aslan system. We've built our starbase. So now, do we have any mineral mines? Yes, let's do that. Because again, focusing on the mineral mines because that's my Prime Minister's edict at the moment.
Construction complete.
As per the insurer's mandate, additional mining stations have been constructions. Yes! But then, back to the Soyun system. Let's now build another mining station there. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm going to make a confession right here. I've never paid attention to the mandates before. I didn't realize they were a thing until this game. Like this session of playing. I'm expecting a dirty look from Alex any moment on this, but... So in Zatar, we have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the atmosphere of a gas giant. Massive floating creatures have evolved bodies filled with lighter-than-air gases, follow the wind currents, and feed off the energy be released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings, in turn, support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. That's fascinating, actually. That sounds kind of cool. Okay. So, I need you to do some archaeology. Go do it.
Construction complete.
That's now complete. So, while we work on a mining station there.
Construction complete.
Oh, archaeological. So, another log from First Mate Ithar. Confronted Zorba about the subspace transit. Turned out she just shoveled a bunch of junk and loose cables into an empty fuel canister. She's not even a real engineer. Parvax is now leaking fluids from his mesothorax. He will surely perish soon. Envious. I'm kind of hoping the last entry is from Parvax. Just saying. Just saying. After everything that's happened. Alright. So, we've got that done. Let's build a research station around the Soyun star. Can we? We haven't actually researched terraforming yet. Yeah. So the thing that's scaring me is that there's something in here with that much combat power. They're ancient destroyer autonomous drones. Oh god, is this the Borg homeworld? Like, seriously.
Situation log updated.
Flo has been re-elected as the insured of the Church of Gieco. Let's see what her mandate is. Energy infrastructure. Build 2 additional generator districts. Actually, we should probably check in on our planets here. Oh, we need a new governor. There we go.
Construction complete.
And we also are in the building to upgrade our planetary
Construction complete.
administration. All right, let's pause for a moment. We've got some construction completing. I think we're done in this system for construction. So why don't we get over and claim the Ascant system with that Gaia world that I was so all about. Let's also get this station upgraded. Maybe we'll build some defense platforms. They're still building me more ships. Ooh, a new chapter. So this is the next Zeroni minor colony. Aslan 2 contains the ruins of another abandoned Zeroni colony. The first step to solving the mystery is to find and make contact with this world's psionic archive. Probe the crystal. And on those words of probe the crystal, we're going to take a quick break because I need to use the bathroom and do stuff. So thank you all for sticking with me. We'll come back and see if we can solve the mysteries of the Zeroni when we're back. Talk to you soon. And we're back, folks. Hello, how you doing? All right, so we're probing a crystal, excavating these ruins to hopefully gain psionic powers at some point. Now, we do not have enough combat power.
System surveyed.
Yeah, why don't you research that?
Ships upgraded.
Oh, no, I do not wish to resign. I need to recruit a new admiral. And we're going to do a cautious one, because this is going to be a thing. Amazingly, while conducting the survey of CP-1034-T1, the crew of the Tritus picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. This appears to be a colony of large, burrowing, worm-like lithivores within the rock, which has been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms have somehow adapted to life in the coldness of space, so let's study them. Let's just do it nicely. So, the Escant system will be ours. Prophet's Retreat, a Gaia world. Ooh.
Construction complete.
Alright, we have upgraded
Technology
the starbase.
researched.
Let's do a trade hub and a
Construction
missile
complete.
battery on that one. Alright. More drama on the crashed starship. The excavation carried out by archaeologists on Jurgrad 2A have somehow activated several ancient dead sentinels. The hostile robots managed to kill several archaeologists before they could be stopped by Ash Oak. This might cause some delays. Ya think? Oh, poor Ash Oak. He's been there forever. Alright, we've researched more administrative capacity. Now, psionic theory. I'm all for some psionic theory. This is building a missile battery trade hub, and let's build... Oh, and as soon as we build that trade hub, we can build an off-world trade center. We'll upgrade the defense platforms on there, and we'll upgrade
Ships
our Armada.
upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Alright, in the Escant system, though, while we build the research station that's available, let's check in with our other... Oop. Oh, wow, here we go. It was much easier to establish contact with the crystal this time around using protocols we established with the previous one. Again, its records are fragmented, but we have learned that another advantage of being able to enter the Shroud was that the Shroud touches all parts of the physical galaxy, perhaps all parts of the universe simultaneously. If one can enter the Shroud, it is possible to exit at any known location. This ability to psionically jump between physical locations allowed the Zeroni to spread to all corners of the galaxy. Because they spent most of their time within the Shroud, the Zeroni established very few permanent colonies. Those that did were set up mostly located near to their home world. The crystal has given us the location of another colony. Goody. But that also looks like the end of the hyperlane. Alright, anyway, we were actually checking on this construction ship to do some more mining. More defense platforms to update. Oop,
System surveyed.
there's some unemployment on...
Construction complete.
So let's build the rest of our districts there. And then see what construction's been completed. Alright, so that research station has been built. So, why don't we hold off on... why don't we hold off on claiming those next systems? I'm actually very curious to see what's on this hyperlane.
Technology researched.
What technology has been researched? Cold
Construction complete.
fusion. How about we do improved energy credits? And then we've upgraded that, so let's... Oh, we're lacking alloys. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see about... No, we don't really have a lot of goods to... We also have blockers. Let's clear a couple of those blockers, shall we? Cuteness is ready for another building, and it needs jobs, but we need minerals. Alright, let's check the market. We can sell some food. And maybe buy some minerals.
System surveyed.
So let's check again now. Let's build us some artisan jobs. Crash starship. The translated logs appear to record like Uxla, the third mate. First mate Uthar committed suicide by ripping off his own antennas yesterday. Technician second class Mizza declared herself empress shortly afterwards, but food riots forced her into exile on the lower decks. Situation very bleak, cannibalism widespread. Parvax has turned entirely magenta after his lower abdomen exploded yesterday. Should be dead, but is not. Now worshipped as a deity by Gamma Shift. Oh, God. How many more chapters are there in this saga? System survey complete. That ship's moving on to the next system. Good for it.
Relaying transmission.
Oh, we have a non-aggression pact has been asked for by the Uxant Kingdom. I have no aggression towards them. Alright, let's upgrade some defense platforms. And then upgrade the main armada. Then I think it's time. How about we actually... Well,
Ships upgraded.
Shipyard's busy doing
Ships
some upgrades.
Upgraded. Anomaly discovered.
Arosi's ready for a new building, so let's do with some alloys.
Ships upgraded.
A small, otherwise insignificant moon orbiting this gas giant appears to have been on a trajectory that will soon cause a collision. Yeah, study that. Take your time. Because you're going so fast.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
And that off-world...
Ships upgraded.
Now, let's give... No, we don't have enough alloys
Ships
to give
upgraded.
it defense platforms. Hopefully the unemployment on... There's a specialist unemployed. Stability 60. That's not good. One of the many moons circling Urani, one has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with the gas giant and become a... That's good for it.
Situation log updated.
Where's my science ship near the Urani sector? Or system. No, you. Go back. Do this. Stop finding more anomalies. We've received a communique from the previously unknown spacefaring empire, the Kuvarian United Planets. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening on the communication of another empire we are in contact. Well, we know who that is. Oh, they are Irenic monarchy xenophobic isolationists. We are the Canarian United Planets, a peaceful nation ruled justly by our beloved Queen Sanctorum. I do not know what barbarity your bizarre species is capable of, but we hope future grievances can be settled through dialogue rather than violence. This meeting is surely a blessing.
Technology researched.
Energy credits done. Do we want more energy credit? More research system outputs? How about let's actually do some more hyperdrives. I'm still worried about whoever this is. We just do not have the combat power to deal with them. For the greater good, as part of the Harmony Traditions tree. Unpause. I think
Special project complete.
we were successful in our attempt to record the collision between Irani 1 and its moon. The event was captured from several different angles and transmitted live throughout our space. More importantly, our scientists under the leadership of Reed Oak, were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data that will surely benefit our research. That's awesome. I have a mining station to build. Just, do these scientists not realize how much this costs? Like how taxing this is? Alright. Now that we're done, you can go back to automatic surveying. You, on the other hand, are we all done here?
Construction complete. Technology researched.
The site has been fully excavated, so I'm going to have him go survey this station here, or system there. We've now learned how to build star holds. Very good. Let's also learn to build destroyers now, shall we? Because we might need them soon. But I'm hoping that there's another Zeroni colony over here. Crash star ship. Patrol log. Patrol log. Officer Gilgum detected a crashed vessel on 52-23-X. Moved to investigate. Vessel identifies the Ravnik. Class P modular freighter. A single survivor in critical condition was recovered from the identity current as Parvax Botswain's mate. Remaining crew either perished in crash or turned on each other shortly before our arrival. As per standard protocol, I'm leaving this log here and registering the Ravnik as a protected grade site and recording. Curious. So glad. Rooting for Parvax. Good for you, Parvax, and your magenta, limbless, missing 12 eyes thing. Good for you. You deserved to live. Alright. Well, while we're waiting for our fleet limit to that, let's go to the shipyard and build us a colony ship. Because I'm really not planning on moving into too many more systems at the moment. Maybe a few over here.
Anomaly discovered.
It's littered with metallic debris. Most of it appears to originate from so well, research that. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm planning
System surveyed.
maybe in here if we find another Zeroni colony. But while that's happening, the asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard at some point in the distant past. All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuse has been deposited here. Asteroid's weak gravity pulled it in. There's nothing particular of value, but there's a lot of metal. There's salvage and recycle what you can. Uh-oh. We're not doing good here. We're spending a lot of energy credits. Alright. You know what? Ash Oak, I don't want to disband you. So why don't you go do that research project?
System surveyed.
Ooh, that looks fun. An Emerald Mausoleum. It's another Gaia world. But my
Anomaly discovered.
Okay, the appears totally desolate and devoid of life, and their scanners picked up an encrypted signal emanating from it. That's kind of creepy. So we have a colony ship. Why don't we go colonize this Gaia world called Prophet's Retreat with that colony ship? Having decrypted the signal, Reed Oak was astonished to discover it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main Adorable languages. Speaking in these, thous, and whenceforths, it appears to be reciting one of the lost works of Flora Oak, a renowned Adorable playwright who lived some 600 years ago. It appears that the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the planet. There was no hint as to who left it there or why, but going on the wear and tear of the evidence, it must have been here shortly after the play was first written, long before our Adorables learned the secret of space travel. We can only assume it was left there by ancient visitors to Orosi who took a liking to the play, decided to pay our species a strange and unexpected tribute. So they liked our Shakespeare. Yep, just disseminate the thing across the nation. That sounds delightful. Let us all share in the culture.
Special project complete.
Science Officer Ash Oak has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Neshmet 3A. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural as a fact they seem to regret. Given that the mural has been dated in excess of 300 million years old, it is likely that its creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interesting of all is that the material of the mural was made despite its age is in remarkably good condition. Oh good, alright, so our energy credits kind of fixed themselves.
System surveyed.
This system has been surveyed. So what I'm thinking my next strategic move then is to go here. With the Andara Protectors. It's our first contact. Another child. Know that we are the Andara Protectors, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places, and we may refrain from annihilating you. We share the same divine heritage, Yandar. Where did we meet them? Oh, they're not going to be happy.
Colonization initiated.
Oh. Arrogant little wretch, did you think that the adorable colonists sullying our holy places would go unnoticed? Leave our worlds immediately or face the wrath of our fleets. Ooh. The Church of Gieco will not be bullied. That planet is so far from your space. Like, how do you
Anomaly discovered.
So speaking of that planet, research that anomaly while I deal. Prophet's Retreat. So we will now name this the Oracle System. Like that. I like it. I'm all for it.
Technology researched.
Yes. Alright,
System surveyed.
badly damaged military vessel with an elaborate alien insignia circles sphere B. Ship has suffered heavy incendiary. Examine the logs.
Situation log updated.
You research that. Alright, let's do some education.
Relaying transmission.
Alright, we've learned exotic gases. Good. Form a research agreement. Form a research agreement that both empires gain a bonus when researching technologies discovered by the other empire. I'm all for it.
Special project complete.
Oh, goodness gracious. The analysis of the ship's logs revealed the crew met its demise when trying to retrieve an irreplicable alien artifact called the Rubricator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats. Curious choice of words as they themselves are most rat-like in appearance. The logs are mainly comprised of curses, willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words for defecation, as well as a widespread selection of places from which a star's light cannot escape, but their arduous work has paid off. We have uncovered the last known location of the Rubricator in a previously uncharted system. If we are to believe its former owners, its powers are worth pursuing. Yeah, let's go after it.
Situation log updated.
Alright, let's build a starbase there.
Relaying transmission.
And we will form a commercial pack, and we have learned psionic theory. Why don't we learn some hydroponic farms now?
Construction complete.
And Utopian Dream is our next Harmony thing, and our Ascension perk. Oh, hold on. Ah! Our planetary districts have expanded. Good. I want to do Mind over Matter. Mind over Matter. Since the dawn of our civilization, tales have flourished of a mighty sorcerers wielding powers that can only be described as supernatural in nature. These rare adorables can supposedly invade the minds of their fellows, lift heavy objects with merely a thought, and perform any number of other magical feats. Until recently, these stories were just that, stories. Now, however, our scientists have finally obtained conclusive evidence that proves that psionic potential inherent in certain adorable individuals. Although only a very small minority of our species as a whole seems to be gifted with psionic powers, their numbers relative to the total population have grown steadily over the past few centuries. Whether this is due to some kind of sudden evolutionary growth spurt, or because something has triggered latent psionic abilities that were always present in our genetic code, scientists cannot say. A glimpse, perhaps, of the future that awaits us. I'm excited. I love psionics in this game. So yeah, I was hoping that we'd be able to do that just in the nick of time. Alright. Let's upgrade some ships. And a new ruler has been elected. Let's check this ruler's energy.
Ships upgraded.
Constructing at least 2 new energy districts. We have found another archaeological dig in the Gigantus system. But we'll have to claim that system. A flotilla transports carrying Teberon refugees from the Corvarian United planets have arrived in our space. They have been allowed to settle on Orosi. These unfortunate outcasts were forcibly expelled from their homes by the Corvarian authorities. They have been traveling from system to system since in a desperate attempt to find new homes. Well, they're welcome here. I think
system surveyed.
I'm gonna hold off. Is there a construction ship? No, you're busy there. Let's get you working on stuff. Yep, we knew refugees were coming. Now, you're in the
technology researched.
You're in the Aslan system, so you're actually not that far. Why don't we go to the Gigantus system and look into that engineering?
Construction complete.
Let's get new resources. Construction complete. Cool. Let's then get that research station around the Neshmet star up and going.
Planet colonized.
Now, what was our mandate again? I think our mandate was 2 generator districts. Fair enough. So, on Prophet's Retreat.
Construction complete.
Alright, back to the Neshmet system with more mining. I know we've got some science ships kind of sitting and doing nothing. I'm very hesitant to send that anywhere. So you know what?
Technology researched. Construction complete.
What did we research? Hydroponic farms. How about psionic army? Let's go with that. Alright, so you still got some, do you still have some stuff that you can do? We don't have the rare crystal mining technology yet, so we can't do that. Well, then we're gonna have to come back to that. Alright, let's have you move on to this system. And we'll unpause. Alright, let's claim the Digantu system. Although this is really going to hurt our sprawl rating very soon.
Construction complete.
Alright. Now, while you work on this research station, you can go play archaeologist. Oop. While it's rare for psionic gifts to manifest after adolescence, it is not unheard of. Governor Basil Oak has recently been displaying abilities that were suspected to be psionic in nature. After undergoing a thorough ESP test, he has been identified as a Class 4 psionic talent. Alright. Who's commanding this ship? This is being commanded by Reed Hawthorne. So we will assign Reed Hawthorne to the...
Relaying transmission.
Who's contacting us? Alright. We're going to decline the migration treaty. They need to stay within their own borders for right now. Not until I have a better sense of things. Besides, you've got so much space over there. You do not need to be in our borders. You just don't.
Anomaly discovered.
You research that anomaly. You, on the other hand, claim this system for me. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Algol 1. The massive script contained a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Wow. A new faction has been gaining, led by scientists with Xeno awareness. You know, we're all for Xeno rights in our society.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's build some... Let's build some hydroponic farms on, Prophet's Retreat. Speaking of Prophet's Retreat, there have been many reports of unexplainable seismic disturbances on Prophet's Retreat. The tremors can be felt across the planet, and many of our settlements have suffered damage. While investigating, we discovered a vast network of subterranean caverns. The deepest of these caverns are home to some of kind of indigenous civilization. They appear to be tunneling towards the surface. Ground vibrations. Oh, we're going to have to deal with the situation. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Yeah. What's that going to require? Let's establish communications. Let's also not be completely stupid. We're going to recruit a general. And then we're going to recruit an assault army. Any other rock. This is clear evidence. There is clear evidence that Tagantu 1 was at some point inhabited by a sapient species. Ruins have been found of an industrial age on the cusp of pre-FTL flight. All right. Yes, we will join the Galactic Congress. Give us a second here. We're reading. At some point, however, the civilization was struck by a planet-wide calamity and totally extinguished. Little more than rubble remains. The event was non-violent and destructive. Everything seemed to whatever hit them was a complete surprise, or perhaps they chose not to resist it. Keep digging. Okay, and now we have joined the galactic community. Yay us. Alright, so we're going to get a lot of first contact species things going on. A lot of people also closed their borders to
Relaying
us,
transmission.
which is fine. The traders discovered volatile motes, a new resource that we can discover.
Relaying transmission.
Yep, we're getting to them one by one. The Obedian Grand Duchy, a harmonious collective. They wish to establish an embassy. They look kind of cool. I'm all for it. And who's next? Very Angry Owls. They also wish to establish an embassy. Go for it. Let's keep going. Now,
Relaying transmission.
In the galactic set. Oh, so many new ones. All right. A decadent hierarchy, a fanatic xenophile authoritarian despotic empire. Sounds fun. And who's next? The Buvhandam Kingdom of Theocratic Evangelizing Zealots. Yes, you may start an embassy. And more physics research from physicists. Okay. Let's get some combat rolls.
Anomaly discovered.
Oh, yes, we can't do the preemptive strike because we're doing the communications route because we're good like that. An abandoned life pod was detected in orbit of Algo Va. Or 5A, there we go. The crew of SAS tried to smash open the pod, revealing whether it's in a resplendent uniform clutched to its side. So we discovered an alien life pod. Interesting. And we have another first contact.
System surveyed.
Embassy, I thought we had. Anyway, let's pause, take a moment, see what our construction ships are doing. So you just built that research station, so how about building me a mining station there? Let's go to the next one. How about you build me a mining station there? You're in the Neshmet system. Yeah, I think you're kind of stuck there for the time being. And you're in the Algol system.
Special project complete.
Subterranean aliens with no video feed. Is this thing on? Can you see us, surfacers? Can you understand? We understand that you hail from the great nothing that lies upwards beyond the stone. It was assumed that nothing could live up there, but that is evidently not how. What are your intentions? We would like to coexist in peace. Then so we shall, surfacers. Let us share this world together in the spirit of peace. We should be most interested in trading with your people. I believe we have much to offer from one another. We shall return to our cities and make the arrangements. Well, that's nice of them. We have been approached by a delegation from the subterranean aliens on Prophet's Retreat. It seems their empire has fallen on hard times and they recently are facing a threat of famine. They are pleading with us to provide... Yeah, so no, let's give them some food. Goodness gracious. Anyway, to the Galactic Senate. Let's see. Cooperative research channels, I support that. Guardian Angels, regulations, comfort the fallen. The Ready Shield I could care less about, but let's assign an envoy. Let's assign Miss Daisy. Nope, Veronica Bloom. Daisy Light's our first contact specialist. So, nope, I do not wish to. Always do that where I accidentally almost leave the galactic community. We're building some hydroponic farms. How about we build some food processing facilities as well so we can get these people fed and maybe build a few more farms. Alright, people are declaring each other rivals.
Construction
Good
complete.
for them. Alright, so we have a mining station there. How about we build a mining station there? And then we're over in the Gigantu system. I think we've built everything we can in the Gigantu system, yeah. Don't want to claim any more systems, so that ship will just have to sit and wait for a moment. Ooh. Labyrinth of Death. Talk about dramatic titles. Alright, beneath the ruins of the largest city, the amazing discovery was made. An artificial underground complex of immense proportions was detected by surface-penetrating sensors. The entrance, highly elaborate in design and possibly ceremonial in nature, was easily located, but further exploration was quickly halted. The two large moons of Gigantu 1 exert exceptionally powerful tidal forces, so strong that they affect the motion of magma currents in the planet's core. The underground complex seems to be built with this in mind, with the corridors and chambers periodically flooded with running lava. Luckily enough, the ebb and flow can be predicted, but it's yet a mystery why a relatively advanced civilization would construct a subterranean death trap like this. Well, keep digging. That's all I gotta say on that. Keep digging. Oh, we're paused. I'm like waiting for things to happen, and I don't know why they're not happening.
Construction complete.
There we go. Things are happening. Alright, we still have to build a research station. Pause for a moment, get that started, and I'm thinking actually what I'd really like to go with is, I'm either thinking diplomacy or prosperity. Let's go with prosperity. And other people are declaring themselves rivals, and my scientists are being scientists and leveling up. Voting on a new resolution.
System surveyed.
Alright, good for the system. Alright, is there something that we haven't voted on? No, we're good. We voted on all the stuff that we wanted to vote on. Alright, you keep...
Construction complete.
You keep auto-surveying. You... Alright. I am
Technology researched.
to move that there. You... We can now do grass extensions where I kind of want to put more power in my ships. Because, frankly, I still need to clear out that one system. Also, I'm not trusting the Yondar protectors to leave me alone forever. We're definitely meeting some people. If we're going to be doing any expansion, though, it's over in this neck of the woods.
Anomaly discovered.
You research that anomaly. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Technology researched.
Things are happening in the Senate. We're talking about, we're mostly supporting... Barring the United Planets are opposed to it, I could care less. Basic combat rolls. Alright. The asteroid appears to have been used intermittently based on abandoned pirates. Yep, the still-gotten gains shall serve their role. Which also means that the pirates are probably going to come looking for stuff real quick.
Anomaly discovered.
Research that anomaly. I just realized something. I think I missed a research station here. Yeah, I did. So we'll send that construction ship back. We will upgrade defense platforms here. Can't build any more smart bases because I've reached my limit. Time to upgrade some ships.
Ships upgraded.
Gotta remember to unpause for these things. Jesus, Belmont.
Ships upgraded.
Alright. The final rest. By what has to be beyond astronomical odds, the Sastritis actually managed to pinpoint the source of the odd signals as if its sword passed through the tiny alien constructs. A simple scan reveals some kind of ritualistic container. You know what? Let the coffin continue on its voyage. Do not be fucking with other people's dead. That's just rude.
Anomaly discovered.
Research that anomaly. Ooh. The floor is lava. I like it. An expedition was sent down into the volcanic tunnel network, navigating the magma-scoured basalt main. Oh, gosh. Darn it. Yeah, probe it. Good. Sorry. Gosh darn. Why doesn't it... That is the one thing about this game, is that even though I had it paused, it interrupted what I was doing with about 6 different things. Anyway, navigating as frequent the ebb and flow lava periodically ruins the expedition deep within. When or if the end of the labyrinth is reached, there's also a long road back that needs to be traversed. Once inside, there's no way of communicating with the expedition. We can only wait. I mean, keep digging, but goodness gracious.
Evading hostiles.
Oh, where are we having hostiles? In the Mercura system. Alright. News of the events relating to asteroid PTRE-39 have reached a scientific community reacted with curiosity, posing questions as to why the drones were originally placed inside the... What were they guarding?
Situation log updated.
That's awesome. Pause. I want you to go to Gigantu. And we'll go from there.
Construction complete.
Let's get another science ship in this mix, shall we? Oh, good. The Upsilon aliens. That's great. Get over there. And we'll send our first contact specialist, Daisy, over to see them. As our planetary districts have expanded. As I knew they would. A lot of people entering research agreements. Warside's got some unemployment. I do not like this. Let's take a look at the population and jobs. So we have... So we have one unemployed worker. So why don't we build one more farm? We also have more... The vessels detected in the Fear system seem to be part of some expedition across the galaxy with purposes unknown. They have not made any hostile moves, nor is there any heavy weaponry in evidence. Instead, they seem to be broadcasting repetitive but not particularly content-filled signals in our general direction. Our envoy, Daisy Light, is confused, but hopes the broadcast will help our linguists translate their language. All right, let's go a little bit more. Ooh. Serenity and isolation. The lava labyrinth expedition has finally returned. Having reached the innermost chamber, the purpose of the magnificent complex was finally revealed. The labyrinth served as a proving ground, not for body as much as the mind. There is a phrase in the native language scrawled repeatedly in the inner sanctum. Translation reads, "The 4,444,444th turn of the tides will be the last. Nothing will withstand its rebirth." Whatever it means, it seems that a few of those who survived this deadly pilgrimage chose to return to the surface after reading it, instead giving themselves up to the river of fire. Goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. That's intense. Speaking of intense, that was so intense that I'm going to take a quick break. So I'm going to be right back with you folks, and then we'll continue on and see if we got just a little bit more left in me, all right? We'll talk with you soon. And we're back, folks. Hello. Yep, so we are continuing on with more Stellaris. I got somebody traveling through my space. After seeing the advanced weapons that our security forces are equipped, several generals from the subterranean alien empire prophets have come forward requesting that we share some of our military technology. Our own officers hesitate more difficult to deal with in battle should it ever come to that. If we refuse, however, the aliens just... they are our friends, share what we can. And Galactic Senate has sent that stuff, or done that stuff. So these Upsilon aliens, though, I hope that they like get out of our space soon. Like, leave, please. Well, good. People are going to war against each other. We have made first contact with the Epsilon aliens, who are now known as the Pulgloth Vul. Adorable's divine intervention has brought we are a new mystic order, and our deals have been forged by the goddess of fortune herself. Our fleets travel the divine currents of cosmic energy. Greeting caravanners. Show us your wares. What are you? Can you close your visual receptors? Stop it. Close your eyes. Now picture yourself on your back floating on a stream of energy credits towards a mountain of even more energy. Our visualization techniques will teach you always, if you have time to consider. What the hell? We'll buy into this pyramid scheme. Just get out of our space. Especially since I don't have the military to,
Technology researched.
Now we can do moat harvesting. How awesome. Let's do some auxiliary fire control.
Relaying transmission.
They wish to establish embassy. They said that their borders are open to us. That's great. I have no intention of going into their space right now. Let's check on our construction ships. Alright, so you're waiting. We're going to turn the other cheek, even though they just caused... But it is time to recruit a general. A restrained general. And possibly time to recruit an army. Just because if something goes wrong on that planet, I want to be prepared. Alright, you're in Gigantu. Why are you in Gigantu? Why is this shine? Oh, that's right, because we were going to send this science ship to survey over here. And where are you on your way to? You're going to research. There's no way to research that. Ancient drones. So now it's time to actually put our fleet into action and send them over here so we can research that anomaly. Construction ship. That's right. You had a research station to build. I think you built it. So now, I thought we had a place with some moats that could use harvesting. Nope, but apparently there's some stuff over here to do.
Anomaly discovered.
In the Gladius, or Gedexis system. Spend the credits for our... It appears that the asteroid is surrounded debris originated from a former planet. Deep within the center, we find traces of extremely valuable alloys. It's also a hint of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows the celestial body once more promised. Yep. So, what is the new mystic vision? Last 15 year pop consumer goods up -5 upkeep. Yeah, we've got a little bit of influence we can spend. Not a lot, but some. Uh-oh.
Engaging hostile fleet.
How are we doing here? These drones.
Technology researched.
We've taken some things, but we handily defeated them. Won that combat. There's also some debris now that our scientists can go after, and we've all unlocked auxiliary fire control. Let's do some research station output as our next thing. So, we're actually going to send them to do that now, and you are going to go back to the nearest starbase and get healed up.
System surveyed.
So you can have
Ships
starbases.
upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Administrative operators. We're going to reduce upkeep by 10% on things across the board. Now, ooh, and our sprawl has allowed us more stuff. So I'm thinking it's time to get around to doing this. They're on their way back to get healed. Thinking also it's time to settle on Hedakis, which we are now going to rename Hedrakis. Actually, what did they call themselves? The Zeroni? That's what we'll name the system. We'll name the system after them. And so now, let's click on Zeroni 3. Let's colonize it. And we will build a colony ship from Adara, from, we'll call it Zeroni Prime. Feel it's fitting homage to that species. I'll probably use up
Special
all.
project complete.
The drones found in the asteroid were indeed hiding something that valiant efforts has previously obscured the mineral deposits. Fair enough.
Construction complete.
Have them finish surveying that system. And then now we'll build a research station. That's awesome.
System surveyed.
And now that you've arrived there, good, the Armana has been fully...
Construction complete.
And then we'll go over here. We've now built our research station, and we have the Emerald Mausoleum, so we can just build a mining station over here.
Construction complete.
We're going to rename this system to Emeraldus. That sounds good.
Construction complete.
We've now done the mining station there. And then let's check on our other construction ship. So we have one more research station to do, which will be right there.
Colonization initiated.
On Zeroni Prime.
Construction complete.
We still don't have rare crystal mining yet. Let's go actually claim this maelstrom. see what happens there. And where are you? You're there. Maybe we should hold off on the claiming of things. What are you doing? You have no orders? Well, you now have orders. You're going to go survey that system. And that resolution has passed the Galactic Senate.
Construction complete.
People are declaring war on each other.
Technology researched.
There's a resource here. I don't know how to exploit it yet. Why don't we actually do the alloy mega forges? Come on. Requires dark matter mining technology. Gotcha. That's what I haven't researched yet.
Technology researched.
Research station output has increased. Let's do the blue laser now.
Anomaly discovered.
Alright. Unusual, more desolate than meets the eye. And Rulan 3 in the Rulan system.
System surveyed.
I was so glad that they did develop a way to research or like find systems. Nestled in the sheltered pockets of the Rulan 3 surface-rich sludge is a simple organic compound that researchers believe could be a hotbed of abiogenesis, a spontaneous formation of organic life from lifeless matter. Rulan 3 has an unusually thick atmosphere for a barren world, which makes it hospitable to simple life forms. Although this presents a unique opportunity to study what could be the early stages of the origin of life, it would be best to set our expectations low, as there still may be millions of years. Well, you know, it's fascinating. But yeah, millions of years we don't feel like waiting. Oops. Speaking of the fine system thing, and you go survey over there.
Technology researched. Evading hostiles.
Oh, new aliens. But let's do terraforming gases, which means that we can terraform some of these things. So we have some aliens that we've run into. So why don't you go survey there? Key aliens. Interesting. Is Daisy available? Yep, Daisy, our first contact specialist. What's going on in the Senate?
Anomaly discovered.
And you researched that anomaly.
System surveyed.
Oh, that's awesome. We're looking for...
Technology researched.
No, we will not risk an altercation. So, the crew aboard the Decadalus reports that a Tier 1 ship... the ship's cargo hold is a notable amount of minerals, however, it is of Uzant design. So, I don't feel like pissing off our neighbors. Alright, we'll get minerals some other way. Let's add some shields to our ship, shall we?
Planet colonized.
Upgrade that. Hey, Dorobulas, we've received word of our down ship's cargo supply. We'd like to thank our for taking the time to recover without the need for our... Yep, it was our pleasure. We're just trying to be friendly.
Ships upgraded.
Let's add an administrative now to the new colony. Let's build some city. What's the mandate of the current energy district? So we'll build... another generator district, one mining district, 2 farms, and we'll let that colony do. So what's going on with Orsai?
System surveyed. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Yep, you researched that
Ships
anomaly.
upgraded.
How about we recruit another
Ships
army?
upgraded.
This time of psionics. And we have... So, the Gladius crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded in the unusual pattern of the interference in the Omicron Fung system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation, to be precise, one that Science Officer Act cannot seem to get out of their head. Oh, goody. Anybody watch Babylon 5? No, wrong sci-fi series. I was gonna say, anybody ever watch Battlestar Galactica? Trust me, that song will get stuck in your head real fast. Remains whoever composes the signals geodesics. Giant heat blobs. Go Daisy.
System surveyed.
The galaxy is looking a lot smaller all of a sudden, isn't it? The diviners named the beings floating through the Taranki. They are sacred. Yeah, fine. Alright, sorry. I worked on it. I'm sorry. We're gonna
An
keep...
alien empire is reaching out to us.
Hey, the Taranki is a special thing, if I remember correctly. So... Omicron Fung, huh? I was actually just discovering them in my solo game. Alright, so what's our new mandate? Aggressive agriculture. So, 2 additional agricultural districts. That will not be a problem. So many people going to war with each other. Leave us alone. Leave us out of it. Our resource bins are full. We'll sell that for more energy credits.
Ships upgraded. You have no orders. How about you go survey that system? And you go survey that system. I think these are the Giganti. Yep. Ships upgraded.
Zeroni Prime
System
is
surveyed.
ready for more things. We've already got some administrative offices. How about we do some commercial zones and then build 2 farms?
Technology researched.
Alright, let's claim this system. What have we researched? Alloy Mega
Anomaly
Forges.
discovered.
Alright, you go deal with that anomaly. How about crystal mines?
Technology researched.
And then how about we do UV
Situation
lasers?
log updated.
And the birth of the de facto galactic trade unbound by the performance of international legitimize the commercial forum. Yay, we can trade with other species. We've also now found bones dated 3.4 billion years old from a huge creature. What we thought was a valley was actually its
Situation log
footprint.
updated.
Situation log updated.
Construction complete.
Well, after he's done surveying that system, we'll...
Anomaly discovered.
Alright, you research that anomaly. I'm trying to do stuff here.
Interstellar franchising. Yep. Let's do that. You build a mining station there. The wreckage of the asteroid in BK5 remains. The remains of it belong to an Australian scientist, Hakan, identifying herself as the belonging to the hitherto unknown Gearoid species. From amidst the wreckage, she somehow managed to contact Ash Oak, the science officer stationed aboard the SASS Gladius, and is requesting to be rescued. She explains that her collision was due to malfunctioning navigational sensors and has been unable to leave the asteroid for several years. She claims scientific knowledge will be without equal and that she will prove a valuable asset. You know what? Let her join her cause. What the hell?
Ships upgraded.
As a gift to celebrate the friendship between our two civilizations, a caravan from the subterranean aliens of Prophet's Retreat have brought large quantities of gemstones to the surface. Stones such as these are apparently mined by their empire deep underground as close to the planet's core as they dare venture. How kind of them.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
She shared her insights on how
Technology
to push...
researched.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of stuff going on. All right, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. All right, first, we're going to mine there. Then, we have subspace sensors. We also have defense grids for the star bases. And then we have found another Zeroni colony. Where is that? That's what we were hoping to find in the Ilya system. That's going to be very hard to claim. Sprawling out that far is going to be really hard. Let's keep looking for their homeworld. Investigate the gigantic skeleton.
Ships upgraded.
Upgrade these ships.
Ships upgraded.
What's going on in the Senate? Support anti-piracy.
Construction complete.
Alright. Alright, our sprawl amount has increased again, so let's start filling in... Let's actually start filling in here.
Special project complete.
After continued studies of the massive skeleton found on... That's a planet name. Science officer Ash Oak has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones, 3 separate species. Wow. The scientist has become having difficulty in accepting new ideas. Wow. Well, Ash Oak has been around forever. Alright, upgrade.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, we are actually going to go to the Aloth system and claim that. I'm not too worried about somebody trying to claim these systems as we're controlling the hyperlanes that really lead to them. Eventually, though, when people start getting FTL jump technology
researched.
Speaking of technology, terraforming gases. We are at the point though where we do need more star bases. Admiral Roselight has developed new skills. Good for her. Traveling the stars. We've met the calf aliens.
Construction complete.
Alright. Now that we've moved into this system, let's get a mining.
Technology researched. Relaying transmission.
Yes, you can establish an embassy.
Construction complete.
I don't think we're ready for wormhole things, so let's work on this barrier point defense. And then let's work on a mining station here. Probably try and expand out to
Construction
here.
complete.
Alright, so I think we've got all the mining stations. Nope, we're missing something. What are we missing? There it is.
Construction complete.
And we're going to be bumping up against our sprawl again. Upgrade some ships. Upgrade some ships. Upgrade some defense platforms.
Construction complete.
And we've met
Construction
some more aliens.
complete. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Alright, let's get Daisy
Ships upgraded.
on these new aliens.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Oh, the system has not been fully surveyed. Well, you have no orders. Go survey it. Oh, it says it's already been surveyed. They're becoming more spiritualist due to factions. Alright, I'm trying to read stuff here. The Rulan system is not fully surveyed. Alright, let's get a science ship there and see what the heck's going on. The Lambda aliens, crystalline material. They're made of it. It seems to be repel stuff. That's interesting. Ooh, that is going to be interesting when we meet them. Have we met them? Crystalline entities. Our researchers have finished investigating reports of the extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in the Lathoros system. Their findings are startling. The ship-sized objects are slightly smaller but equally crystalline, like satellites.
Technology researched.
We can learn to
An
coexist.
alien empire is reaching out to us.
And it's time for... Uh-oh. I don't think I meant to do that mnemonic campaign again. Can we undo that? Oh, well.
Construction complete.
Plastisteel armor. That sounds good. Alright. You got a lot of work to do in this system. So, why don't we get started there? You, on the other hand, let's get your butt up to the Rulan system.
Construction complete.
Something there. Like, something in the system has not been surveyed yet. I couldn't figure out what.
Technology researched.
Barrier point defense.
System surveyed.
How about we do improved...
Construction complete.
Alright. Now let's mine those alloys, because that's what builds us ships and other things, like defense platforms. Speaking of ships...
Technology researched.
Start. Oh, we have a new mandate. Alright. Why don't we,
Ships upgraded.
A large group of refugees from the underground alien empire of Prophet's Retreat recently streamed out of their tunnels onto the surface, chased by a small army. They are apparently part of some religious minority and claim to be fleeing persecution. If we let them join our colonists on the surface, it will no doubt anger the rulers of the empire they fled from. However, if we let the pursuing army take them back underground, they will most likely face... They can join our colony if they wish.
Construction complete.
Anyway, I was going to... We'll do that off of the... That. So... That system's been taken care of. Let's move on to this system. Where are you? The Prism Shardlings. But why are you hostile? Let's send a fleet to discuss. And while we're in it, let's terraform. An extremely powerful subspace entity of some kind has been encountered in the Minkanta system. It does not appear to be hostile, but may be fully, and not may not even be fully aware of conventional spacecraft. But its mere presence in the Minkanta's massive subspace destructions in the entire star. Vlur seeks, Vlur finds. This will interfere with ship systems. Alright, anyway. Trying to do stuff. Try to terraform that into a tropical world. Alright.
Engaging hostile fleet.
Let's check on the battle. Oh, we got them. You know what? Let's send... Oh, no wonder you're not doing anything. We'll give the human that we found a thing. But you've got something to do. You've got to go do this research project. Alright, anyway, construction chips. Oh, we have a new... And people are declaring war on each other. Let's get Daisy on these guys. Big and testy. Upon entering the Akum, our sensors entering strange regions dismissed at first glorified as they quickly changed when it was discovered these entities reacted aggressively to movement size to even greater observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised.
Technology researched.
What did we research? The energy siphon. Alright, let's open up some fleet command limits, because I could really use more ships right now. I need more juice. Daleth aliens. The entities are encountered by our fleet some time ago. Spaceborne life forms. Space amoebas. We can learn to coexist.
An alien empire is reaching out to us.
We're meeting all the spaceborne life forms. We're gonna update some defense
Ships
platforms.
upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
That's what happens when
Ships upgraded.
you do that many
Ships upgraded.
platforms. Alright. Why did this not work? Oh, yeah, I probably got interrupted by something. What are we full of again? Food?
Debris
Sell
analyzed.
the food. Yep. Debris has been analyzed.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Those are actual ships that have been upgraded.
Construction complete. Relaying transmission.
Nope. I declined the migration treaty. I don't. You stay out of my borders. Alright. We're gonna go for broke here. And now that we've established that, let's build a research station. Ooh, Prophet's Retreat needs some jobs. Well, let's upgrade that. Build some more city. Definitely build some of those. One of those. Let's build another farm since we're helping feed the underground people.
Construction complete.
We built that research station. Let's build the mining station.
Construction complete.
And the system is not fully surveyed. Alright. Survey that system.
Technology researched.
We've learned the X-ray laser, so why don't we do the shield capacitor?
Technology researched.
Deja vu dig. Skins of excavated shaft. Further analysis required. Well, I have enough archaeology stuff going on at the moment. Oh, so much. Let's do that there. And while we're at it, why don't we have the shipyard?
Ships upgraded.
I'm missing crystals. Alright, I need a construction ship. Do I have one available? Alright, you're doing that. What are you doing? You're finishing up a mining station here. So, finish that up and then we're going to send you someplace.
Technology researched. Construction complete.
Regenerative hull tissue. I'm all for that idea. Oh, crystals. I'm missing crystals. I need to be able to mine crystals. In fact, I'm wondering if that's even an option now. Ooh. That requires a planetary capital. What do you need the most? You have one unemployed. Let's go with an alloy. Now, Erosi, what are you missing? Do we have enough money to do some moats? Let's do 500 moats. And upgrade that. That will solve our jobless problem. Get some more gases. Alright, so you've done building that. So now I need gases. So... And I also need crystals. Which, do I have those within my space? Not officially. And we could also go claim that system. Oh, well, you know, that's fair. She was 127. But let's get somebody with psionics in our society. That Prophet's Retreat is just blowing up. Protests are springing up across the Zoroni Prime. The large and colorful assemblies of gathered support singularly frivolous to the right to hold public dances in inside financial institutions to which colors should be painted on to the defense. Process enough, but they are noisy. Some of the civic services are only placed under the strain, but we should get to the bottom of this.
Situation log updated.
Apparently so.
Construction complete.
Let the players have their fun. Alright. Well... Well. I think we're reaching the time. It's time to save the game. So I know what's going on. Save that to the cloud. And then I think it's time for us to call it a night. This has been fun. I really enjoy doing this. I really can get lost in these games. Like, I could play this for another couple of hours, but I know that I shouldn't. I'm definitely really bad about doing one more turn. But this has been fun, and so next week maybe we'll do this some more. We'll see where we're at. We'll see how I feel. That's kind of again the idea of what I'm going to be doing on my stream now, is just kind of doing what I feel, just to have fun and relax and, well, be Belmont and be chill. So, but if you are interested in some of my previous streams or some of our previous streams, me being one of the 3 Tri-Gamers down there, you can feel free to check us out at trigamers.com, which is our website. We've got our previous streams, we've got articles, board game reviews, Magic the Gathering EDH deck techs. You can even check out our set review on the latest Magic the Gathering set Strixhaven, School of Mages. If you're interested in interacting with us, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tri-Gamers, just like here on Twitch. I've been Belmont. That's Nick in the background that you see. So next up on our channel is on Sunday. We will be resuming Lazy Sunday Afternoon Programming, where Nick, friend Elvis, and I will do something. Most likely going to be some Stardew. That's pretty chill for Sunday. We like doing it like that. And we're also just getting so close to like some real good end game stuff, and Nick is exploring some new content from the last update that we definitely wanted to show off to everybody. So, um, I really appreciate everybody that's been sticking around tonight, everybody that's contributed. Thank you for contributing your souls and your tithes to the Church of Geico. Like I said, next week we'll see what's going on. We'll see how I feel and what I feel like doing. It could be anything. It could be this. It could be so many other things. So, thank you all for joining us. And at the end of everything, be safe, be kind, drink your water. Make sure to drink your water, take your meds, and be kind to yourself. Don't ever forget to be kind to yourself. I think that was kind of my problem, actually, is that I wasn't being kind to myself about allowing myself to stream what I wanted and whatnot. So, I'm kind of glad I did this. So, I wish you all a fair, pleasant evening, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.